Hello, I'm Isha Gua, and today I'm delighted to be speaking with England's Deputy Chief Medical Officer, Professor Jonathan Van Tam, and some of England cricket's brightest stars about COVID-19 vaccines. Professor Van Tam, it's an absolute pleasure to have you with us. I'd also like to introduce Nick Pearce, Chief Medical Officer at the England and Wales Cricket Board. Professor Van Tam, I believe you two already know each other.
We do indeed. We do
Do
indeed.
indeed. Afternoon, Jonathan.
Hi.
So, shall we bring out our superstar cricketers? First up, I'm delighted to say we're joined by Sam Curran. Sam, how are you?
Yeah, all good. Excited for what's ahead, and come summertime, we might have a few crowds.
Joining us as well is Chris Jordan. Chris,
Hey, Isha.
you've had the experience of playing without any crowds in stadiums. What has that been like for you?
Playing without crowds, obviously, it has been different. Definitely like to have them back.
So, to complete our team sheet, we have Mark Wood. What are you most looking forward to when restrictions start to lift?
I'm excited to get out with the lads again. Like you say, crowds is a huge one for us. Just having that sort of extra atmosphere, the Barmy Army behind it, I'm sure that'll make a huge difference.
Thanks, Mark. So, Professor Van Tam, let's get into it. There's so much information available about the COVID-19 vaccines that it can be hard to separate fact from fiction. Can you just enlighten us as to how it protects people from coronavirus?
Yeah, surely. So all of the vaccines we have at the moment work in the same way. They trick your immune system into thinking you have the infection so that you respond and you make antibodies. And once that antibody response has happened, if you are unfortunate enough to meet the real thing, your body's kind of match fit, ready to go, and will just say, right, I've met that before, I can deal with that one, blat.
Is the vaccine capable of helping fight against those new strains?
Yes, at the moment, the vaccines we have do work against the variant we have.
Thank you, Professor. Let's open this up then.
I'd kick it off. What are the side effects that have been reported thus far from the vaccine?
Thanks, Chris. I can be very clear on that for you. In terms of both vaccines, almost certainly you will get a sore arm. There's a fair chance that you'll get some flu-like symptoms. So that will be headache, a bit of aching, a bit of chills. In one or two cases, even a slight fever. It's actually a sign that the vaccine is beginning to do its job. So you can take some paracetamol and it should all settle within 24, 36 hours.
Perfect. Thank you.
What's the difference between the two vaccines, please, Jonathan?
Okay, so one, the Pfizer vaccine, is messenger RNA. The other one, the AZ Oxford vaccine, that's what we call an adenovirus vectored vaccine. So although they're slightly different, in the end, they follow the same kind of common pathway, which is to get you to produce spike protein, and then your body recognizes that and makes antibodies.
Jonathan, can I ask you a question? We need to understand that it's safe for all our members of our team. Is there anything in the myths out there that it's unsafe for certain ethnic groups?
There isn't a single biological reason why that should be so. The AstraZeneca vaccine, an entire trial was performed in South Africa, and 80% of the participants were black. The Pfizer vaccine, there were 40,000 people around the world who took part. 40% of them were non-white. Always get your advice on vaccines from a trusted source.
Taking this vaccine and stuff like that, is it going to help the fans get back into the grounds and stuff this summer?
With this vaccine, if you do still get infected afterwards, and it's very, very unlikely, it's even less likely that you'll have a severe infection or be admitted to hospital or die. So it could be part of what makes for a much safer world from the summer onwards. It will probably reduce spread as well, because it should reduce transmission.
I guess the next question is to the cricketers. Are any of you hesitant about being vaccinated? And if so, why?
From my point of view, I trust the experts. I trust our doctor. And if he says that it's better for us to get it and it means we can get out there, play cricket, be in society, have crowds, I think that's only a good thing.
I'm pretty happy to take it.
Yeah, I agree with the other boys. Definitely would be something I'd take.
Hopefully that has answered a few questions for people and allayed any concerns that anyone might have. And a big thank you to our guests as well. For all the latest information, go to gov.uk/coronavirus.